Yeah, this is Calvin with AsItIs Podcast number 29. And I'm dedicating this podcast to TJ. Now, I did a celebration of TJ's life this past Sunday. And TJ is my cousin's 16-year-old son. Um, and it was quite an experience for her and her brother to even ask me if I would do the service, and it was such an honor for me to do it. And to see the youth that were involved in terms of, his sister and cousin singing him a song, and other young people coming up and, doing scripture and just talking about how he affected their lives. And it just really gave me hope about our situation in terms of the youth being able to deal with the problems that we're facing right now, and the understanding that in spite of how we view them, their lives are just as, if not more important than our own, because they got to carry out the legacy that the shoulders that they've stood upon initiated. And we are hopefully doing the same thing, trying to live the legacy of Malcolm and Martin and all those, you know, that have gone on before us. Um, and and I got to mention Ida B. Wells, and because I really have an affinity for her, and then the ones that are still here, Angela Davis, and just scores of people who are doing what they can to make this world a better place, and to see um, the inspiration that we can garner from these children is just incredible. It was such a beautiful occasion to celebrate TJ's life, and to understand how important he was in the lives of all those that attended, and in the lives of those that don't know him, because we affect the universe whether we intend to or not. And he changed my life. That whole thing changed my life. And I experienced something that was rather, it wasn't painful, but it wasn't pleasant. That being that I said a couple of things about uh, people that affected me in a way that I was upset, and I held this in. I didn't discuss it with them, and when I mentioned it during the service, um, I found out that people's feelings were hurt, that I even said that in public. You know what I mean? And what I learned from that experience was that we have to communicate. And I be talking about that all the time, and I failed to communicate something that was bothering me, had been bothering me for years and years, and I never mentioned it to the people who were a part of that. And I want to apologize publicly to anybody that I have offended in any form or fashion, and to let you know that from this point on, if anybody hurts my feelings, I'm coming at you and let you know immediately. And I think that's so very important, that we let people know how we feel when we're feeling that way, rather than harboring that feeling, and then all of a sudden randomly it just comes out and people's feelings are hurt. So we got to communicate. I got the first volume of my book is out, y'all. It's on calvingant.com. All you got to do is go to calvingant, CalvinGantt.com. And my website will pop up, and then you go to more, which is on the right at the top, and then it'll say blogs and store, and then go to the store, and my book will be right there, and you can purchase it. It's $5, and as I said, it's the first volume. It's going to be like 6 volumes, and the reason I'm doing them in volumes is because I just feel that it's so important that I be able to improve on what I'm writing. And so I'm asking all of you, to check out the first volume. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what I could have done differently, or whatever the case might be, because the whole book is already written. It's already done, and I just want to put it in segments, but each segment I want to improve on. And the intent of the book is, as y'all know, if you don't know, my plan is to live 120 years. You know what I'm saying? And so in that 120 years, I want to continue to grow, continue to expand my mind, continue to expand my consciousness, continue to expand what it is that I can do for you. You know what I mean? Because the lady told me, she said, you gonna die. You don't know when, what you're gonna do until then. And my intent is to do all that I can to better the condition of mankind and womankind on this plane of existence. Because I saw how TJ, he left, and he was like, he saved my life. He literally saved my life because I'm a changed man, and he showed me how important it is for us to be able to give all that we have, and he gave so much, and he was 16. He was 16, and I'm 71, and I'm looking to do what TJ did in the lives of others. He made other people's lives better because he was in their life, and that's where I'm at. And and really, this book is, I've been through a lot of things in my life, what I had the measles. I don't know if both three of them or what. I had scarlet fever, chicken pox, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, mononucleosis, tuberculosis, pneumonia, cancer twice, drug addiction. I've done a lot of things, gone through a lot of problems, and I'm not saying that I've done a whole lot. I'm just saying that all of us have experienced pains and setbacks and that kind of thing. And I want to be able to demonstrate how we can overcome all of that. And I want y'all to participate in this demonstration. Again, when you read this book, let me know how you think. Please let me know how you think. Let me know what I can say or do a little differently, or whatever it takes to make this thing a we thing. We are one, and so let's be a part of that oneness. Help me to be a part of that oneness. The sun came out. Y'all saw that? The sun came out, and that might not mean anything to anybody, but it means everything to me. It's like confirmation from God. You're on the right track. You know what I'm saying? And so that means we're on the right track because we're one. So let's interact more with each other, y'all. Let's communicate more with each other. Let's share with each other how you hurt me or how you made me feel good. Because at the end of the day, the bottom line and what was demonstrated in TJ's services was this. It don't matter what you got. It don't matter how much you've done. It don't matter what you've accomplished, how many degrees none of that really matters. What really matters is how you make another person feel. That's what really matters. And so let's be about that, y'all. Let's be about compassion. Let's be about unconditional love. Let's be about all the things that we innately have to better the lives of another human being. Again, I'm full. I'm full. I'm grateful, and I thank y'all for listening, and I hope you get an opportunity to check out the book and read the book and get back with me. Holler back, all right? Okay, I thank y'all for listening, and I love y'all, and as always, imparting. I holla.